So I just got done reading all that case law to him, and he tells me that he didn't take an oath to uphold the Constitution. He took an oath to uphold the West Virginia state Constitution. So I tried to let him know the error in his ways respectfully, and he's been a great officer. I will give him that. So we're just waiting here patiently. How's it going, sir? We got this guy down here, though.
Alright, so this is the best conclusion that I can come to right now. I can't make them let you come in with a phone.
But you can.
I can't.
You have that authority. You're a state trooper. You're supposed to uphold the law. Policy is not law. Policies do not supersede the First Amendment.
At this point in time, I don't have enough good faith to feel like
Well, then, do you have a supervisor?
So
I need to get this taken care of today. I'm all the way in Maryland. I'm like 2.5 hours away.
I do have a supervisor. I could do my best to contact.
Because if not, you guys are just hampering my ability to take care of my official business.
So, and let me.
And I've already shown you everything. I've shown you everything.
And I didn't obviously read everything. I know you have a lot of information, and that you've done your own homework on, so on and so forth.
Oh yes.
Just to reiterate, though, I don't have enough good faith to make a physical.
I can vouch
choice.
So I'm telling you to please call your supervisor or someone that's more knowledgeable.
I can definitely request them out here for you without a doubt.
Please, as soon as possible, because I'm trying to get this taken care of today, and if not, I'm just going to record this and put this in, because you guys are basically in violation of Title 18. I think it's 142. No, it's 241 and 242, and then Section A, B, C, no D, no E, but F and G. And I have that all in my book bag.
If you did want to, I don't know how long it's going to take for a supervisor to get out here, but if you do want to go in there without the recording devices in your book bag, you can. They said you could bring it in. They would obviously search through it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Here's the story. If you want to contest, do you want to contest the ticket? Is that it?
I am trying. No, I'm just trying to do my due process and also show my proof of insurance to also get that immediately removed, which I have that on my phone. So I'm trying to do that, and then also do the due process as far as the ticket is concerned.
The due process of the ticket would be you're going to have to request a formal hearing.
I don't have. One doesn't necessarily have to do that.
Then you can pay the ticket.
I'm not going to pay it because I'm not guilty of anything.
Well, then if that's the case, and you don't want to pay the ticket, and then you request a hearing.
I'm not requesting a hearing. I'm doing an esoteric due process.
Well, the only thing the magistrate, I'll tell you right now, what the magistrate will do. Okay, you'll go with the office will allow you to pay the ticket now. They may look at the violation for not having proof of insurance, and determine whether or not that is. I can't vouch for that.
I already know it. I already know the law.
In regards to the ticket, sir, you can either pay the ticket or you can request a hearing. A hearing where you will come into court.
That's not all you can do. You can appear on or before the court. That's exactly what the contract says. It's a contract.
Right.
It's a contract.
What you are doing is when you go in, if you don't pay the ticket, then then they'll ask you, do you want to request a hearing?
Not
They're not going to do a hearing right now.
I understand that, and I'm not trying to. Well, the whole thing is I'm just trying to do my due process. Please let me do it.
Well, and the other thing is by the West Virginia Supreme Court through Judge Hammer, who is the
Which
chief judge.
I already know, Judge
will
Order.
not
It
be allowed to
doesn't supersede the Constitution. No judge can do that. The Supreme Court has already said no state has the authority, no judge, no state, no supreme elected official has the state or capacity to overthrow or usurp any part of the Constitution that refers to the Bill of Rights and all the amendments.
Well, I hate to tell you this, but the only way that you can prove that point is that you would have to file a lawsuit against the state of West Virginia and the courts here, or bring a case to take it before Judge Hammer, stating that you feel it is your right.
Well, then sure, let's do it.
But you don't do that here. This is magistrate court. That is a court order that came down through from Judge Hammer, who is the chief judge.
I'm aware of the
23rd
order.
Circuit. Okay, so you would have to file a lawsuit, some type of a suit to challenge that court order, and you would have to do that through the circuit clerk's office, and then you would have a hearing before Judge Hammer or another judge, and you would present your case, and then they would determine whether or not you have a case. That's how it works.
My whole thing is people have already done this. It's already been determined that this is unconstitutional. It's already being contested. The Supreme Court has already said it.
But you've also got to understand.
And I have it right here in my book bag.
It doesn't matter what you have.
Well, you guys are tasked to look up the law. Are you a sheriff?
I'm a bailiff. I'm a court bailiff.
So you took an oath.
To tell you the truth, I'm a retired federal cop. I'm a retired United States Secret Service lieutenant. And I am telling you right now that no matter what you got in that book bag that is written from whatever federal rulings you have, it's not going to make a difference for me to allow you to take a recording device into the courtroom. They do not allow it.
I hear that, but with what you just said, how is that the case when you took an oath to uphold that, and I have their precedence because no state can overturn it?
I did.
How does that make sense to me?
All I can tell you is this: we all have supervisors. We all have bosses, okay? The orders come down, and the chief judge, Judge Hammer, is in charge of all the courts here, okay? And he has a court order that says no recording devices are permitted in the courtrooms or any of the judicial courts, meaning he oversees the magistrate
even
court.
Though I just showed him the decree from the Supreme Court that no state can overturn.
Let me tell you something. Have you ever been in a federal courtroom?
No.
You go over to the federal courthouse and you try to get through the U.S. Marshals with that phone, and they're going to take it off of you.
Not necessarily, because I've already seen people that have already done that. You don't watch Long Island.
They're not going to allow you to film in a federal courtroom. I'm going to tell you that right now.
It's circumstantial because it depends on the person. If they're a person that has to do exactly what the court, then yes, they are dependently allowed to film.
If a judge does a waiver that they can allow certain medias to come in, that's one thing. But for you to want to go into any courtroom right now,
I'm not trying and see, but that's not what I'm trying to do. So let me clarify that.
But you just said you wanted to take your.
All I want to do, maybe he didn't say it. All I'm trying to do is take my phone in there and not even film until I get to the court. I'm not trying to go into any courtrooms. I'm not trying to listen to anybody's conversations. I just want to go in, handle my business at the court clerk, sit my phone inches away.